Hi, I'm Craig Anderson. I wanted to spend just a few minutes and talk about how you can make a Tickler file in Workflowy. If you don't know what Workflowy is, you can find this information on workflowy.com. Workflowy.com. It's a great app. I use it for lots of different things. So let's just go into what it is that I'm looking at when I'm trying to make a Tickler file. A Tickler file is something that's been used for years by service people who are looking to follow up with people. I'm a chiropractor. I use that in my office. This is something we do to follow up with our patients. If we have a communication with the patient and want to make sure 2 weeks later we have another communication with the patient, how do we keep track of that? Well, one way is to use a Tickler file. This is the file that I typically use. There are other Tickler files in the office, but I thought it was cool just to see how Workflowy can work as a Tickler file. And essentially you have it in your pocket if you're using a phone or using an iPad. So this is an example Tickler file. So this is in my account, but I just made a new bullet just to give you the example. So underneath this Tickler file, I got 4 different tasks. I got call John, talk to Carl, pick up dry cleaning, pay electric bill. And then each task, I put the tags that apply to the task. So in this example, I'm using hashtag FU 1 week, follow up in 1 week. All right. I'm using hashtag follow up in 1 month. And then I'm using hashtag today and hashtag tomorrow. So these time-based hashtags really help me know how frequent I want to follow up with whatever piece this is. And Workflowy is so convenient. You just simply type in what you want, record video, and we're gonna follow up with that in 1 week, for example. So now the Tickler is happening right here. If you look right there under my Tickler file, I have Tickler. Now this is a note underneath this bullet. This note contains some links. All right, so here's where the magic is, and it's not the prettiest thing, but it actually gets the job done for Workflowy. So I click this link and it sorts out my tasks and it shows me the ones that have not been dealt with, that need to be dealt with each day. So the search actually looks for things that are changed greater than 1 day, but since it was created today, just for this example, I'm going to do this. So click this link and it shows pick up dry cleaning. So the next thing is that after I pick up the dry cleaning, I just simply delete it and it goes away forever. Or if I need to push it a little more, and I'm going to say, you know what, I'm going to pick up that dry cleaning tomorrow. I just put a space after it. That's going to update this little tiny feature here that says last changed. And it's going to say last changed the very moment that I'm doing this. All right, next one, we look at this, 2 days. I can click here. It's going to find all the things that have not been touched in 2 days. And this, for example, is pay electric bill. All right, so this is looking at the hashtag tomorrow. But that hashtag, if you see up here, is not been changed in the last 2 days. Okay, this is the way it's going to look here on your search, but for purposes of this video, I have to do this little tiny hack. I delete that so you can see it. Now let's just go through and talk about how we can create this link. All right, so this 1 week hashtag is what I'm going to look for. I click here. I can see I got 2 things I want to make sure I deal with on a weekly basis. So this would be a weekly Tickler file. If you don't know what a Tickler file, I would suggest that you just look that up and take a look. So I want to have a link right here that will show me this tag that has not been touched in the last week, or it's been greater than a week since it's been touched. So we simply go to that tag. It shows up here in the search bar, and then we're going to do minus last dash changed colon, and we're looking at 1 week. I just like to use days, and I actually shorten it a little bit, and I would say 6 days. So the search bar changes, you see up here, has all the information we need. We just copy that, go down here, and paste it where we can always find it here underneath the 1 week follow-up. So as we're going through our life, we click this guy here, and that will show us all the things that it's been more than a week since we've touched it. I'll do this one more time. This is 30 days. So we're looking here at 1 month. I got one month. I click that. I see the follow-up in 1 month. I add minus last changed, and we're going to do about 28 days. That seems fine. That's going to give me a URL up here. Copy that, and I paste that here, and I'm in business. So when I'm looking at my Tickler file, I can see here's all my tasks, but which ones do I actually touch? I go here, I just simply click through these, and it'll just present all the items that I need right here. It'll look like this. I'm not going to sit here and wait 28 days to show you what this looks like, but you get the point. That's how you do it. That's a quick and dirty example of a Tickler file using Workflowy. Hope that helps. Later.